East Grand Forks and Minnetonka will fight to take on the Moorhead Spuds tomorrow afternoon. Let's meet the starting lineups first for the visitors, East Grand Forks. Starting in goal, number 1, on defense, number 2, Porter Schmaltz. On defense, number 5, Cullen Schultz. And forward, number 10, Corbin Levy. And forward, number 11, Bushy. And starting in center for East Grand Forks, number 9, Jackson. Now let's talk about the rest of East Grand Forks. They are coached by Nick Coleman. Now the starting lineup for the East Grand team, the Minnetonka Skippers, starting in goal, number 31, that's Leo Johnson. On defense, number 4, Charlie Bushy. On defense, number 8, Max Aldridge. And forward, number 77, Leighton Jr. And forward, number 10, Ken Stevens. And starting in center for the Skippers, number 98. Now let's talk about the rest of the Skippers. They are coached by Thomas Hanson. For the last time today, we will now ask you to please rise as you are able to remove your caps for the playing of the Stars Medal.
Everyone knows Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home?
I just sold my car.
On your phone?
I just got pre-approved.
I just scheduled an oil change.
Whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.
Here we go, Tonka, East Grand Forks. You want to fill it up for me? Dude, awesome. I'm fine. Tonka, East Grand Forks. See who can play the Spuds tomorrow. The Green Wave wearing red, black, and white against the blue and white Minnetonka Skippers. This is the farthest East Grand Forks has gotten in this tournament in their history here. Shots, offsides, Leighton Dewing. A reunion tour. Colton Nash, Dean Stevens, Leighton Dewing, excuse me. The best line in Pee Wee hockey 2 years ago is reunited. They buzzsawed through the state Pee Wee tournament last year. I expect them to do the same as Bantams. Colton Nash to Doing to Stevens. That shot's wide. Puck's loose. Stevens rims it around. Base flug, clears it out, hops the stick of Hazy. Hazy did not play, I don't think, any of the season due to injury in that championship Pee Wee season. Here's Doing. Enters the zone, knocked off the puck. Chipping in is Wakefield. Wakefield gets it to himself. Wakefield feeds it in front. Wakefield tries to slip it through to Staus. Now it's RJ. RJ to Wakefield. Wakefield dekes, taken away by Bull. Thank you. Tonka gets it. This is Eggert. Eggert to Stinson. Will Stinson. He's won a trophy or two in the YHH era. For sure the Squirtacular. He was the MVP of that one. Eggert. Deeks shot. Deflected in front. Cow. Gets it down low. Stinson. Pushes along the wall. Firing. Feeding in front. Picked up. Here comes base fluke. He flips one high in the air. Just wider than that. Leo Johnson in the net today for the Skippers. Rose. He'll fire one in. Hayden Rose. Cow at the point. Can't keep it in. Now he gets it back. Leach goes down. Leach had a couple big plays in their quarterfinal win today. Corona enters the zone. Cross ice. Big hit by Schmaltz. Big hit on number 15, Janicki. Double teamed. Here's Aldrich. That one comes all the way out. Hazy. Retreats. Off the mark. Aldrich. To Dean Stevens. Hazy. Now to Nash. Nash enters the zone to Hazy. That shot's off the mark. And that pops in the air. Hazy knocks this one down. Auger taken by Doing. Doing intercepted. Now off to the races. Base fluke 2-on-1 with Bushy. Base fluke, good defensive play. And they get one on net. But the net comes off its moorings as well. Face off inside the zone. 11-11 to go here in the first. Bushy holds the zone. On the wall. Coglamilio can't clear it out. And we get a face-off just in the neutral zone. No score here early on. We'll play one period and then have a resurface. Schmaltz will chase it down. Cocomillo after it. They do call icing on that. Face off now to the blocker side of Johnson. Back to the point. Breen to Stinson. Now it's Coklamiglio with it. Feeds to Stinson, now Eggert. Eggert shot, glove saved by Foss, who's played both games today. 2 goaltenders for East Side. Maverick Holtman's the other one. He's a darn good goaltender. Saw a lot of Maverick this summer, or in past summers at least, for the Thieves 37s program. Corona on the draw. Picked up by Staus. He gets one off the glass after the races. Here's Wakefield. Wakefield gets hooked and draws a penalty. And they'll go to the box. Hooking, not penalty shot. Hooking, not penalty shot. And that's the first time today in the 2 games that Wakefield's really asserted himself offensively. He's made some nice passes, nice plays, but not really taking over. He took over that one. Auger on the power play. Holds it. Wow. Stevens creates an error there. Now Magner into the zone. Good play. Staus. Shot. Save. Johnson. Hooking called on Cow. Wakefield on the draw with Doing. Here's Stinson now. Back to Breen. Breen with his head up. Feeds one off the wall. Good angle pass. And now Wakefield enters the zone. Stinson after him. Good hustle by Stinson. Now it's Staus. Down to Auger. Shot. Puck's loose. Covering is Johnson. 1:09 to go on the man advantage. For East Side. In this 51 seconds of penalty kill, Tonka's had 3 sets of forwards out there. That's impressive. Auger to Staus. To Magner. Magner back to Wakefield. Wakefield. They really want to get that thing right there in front. Right to Bushy on the high part of the slot. Hard to get it there sometimes. Sometimes it's easy. Wakefield, especially with this kid, he'll make everything look easy. Back high, walking in, shot, pad save by Johnson. Auger makes a nice move, makes 2 nice moves. Gets it down low to Wakefield. Wakefield saucer to Magner. Magner gets a shot on. Johnson makes the save. Now the 4th line combination for Tonka. In 1 power play, 1 penalty kill. .14 to go. Breen steers it into the opposite corner. Picked up by Bull. He'll try to clear it out. Uh-oh, that's trouble. It's going to be a hand pass. With 5 to go. Base flug on the draw. Uh-oh. Janicki now on the draw. Schmaltz, he'll enter the zone quickly. Poke checked away by Corona. Schultz chases after. Kopp, who gets it in. Icing call. Good call by the refs. Easy to wave those off. And now we go Stevens. Doing. Nash. Tusignant and Cow at the point now. They'll face off against Magner. Wakefield. And Staus. Oh, Staus whiffs on one. And now taken away by Magner on a turnover. 3-on-2. If they make work of it. Nice play by Magner. Magner sweeps it around. That hops a stick. So it comes out to Doing. Doing, oh, he almost finds Stevens. Foss, instead of getting a icing, he plays it. Doing all alone. Shot, Foss save. Good crowd here, a lot of East Side people. The Minnetonka A team has already punched their ticket to the championship. They're here to cheer. Shot on, and a save by Johnson with 7:03 to go. One pops out, that'll be icing. On the skippers, Hazy. Schultz. Another long stretch pass off the mark. We'll get another whistle with 6:40 to go. Thanks to our sponsors, APX Hockey and Summit Orthopedics, we brought you 8 games today. 6 AA quarters and semis, and the 2 semis from the single A over at the Sports Center earlier this afternoon. This is the final game of 8. We'll have 2 more tomorrow. On tap. Championship of the A and championship of the AA. East Grand gets it out to neutral. Here's Breen. He'll bring it up. Finds Stinson. Stinson extends the D wide. He feeds one in front. No one home. Eggert spins. Lobs one into the zone. Gokamiri gets it. And he loses it to Schmaltz. Big hit. Another big hit. Tusignant. Firing it in is Magner. And giving it a chase is Staus. Staus gets after Cow. Cow to Tusignant. Tusignant back to Cow. Now it's Stinson again. Stinson loses it. Now it's Cow. Cow. Tusignant. Feeding to Doing. He can't control it. This one goes on net. Steering it away is Johnson. Cow, under 5 to go. Tuzno, head up, looking. Off Nash's skate into the neutral zone, where Lennox Makester gets it in. He'll come all the way down for an icing with 4:33 to go here in the first period. Not a lot of great chances yet for either team. We'll give it the slow ice as the excuse. Dean Stevens fires it wide. Picked up, Bushy misses it. To Baseford, Nash, shot goes wide. Nash to the backhand. Sweeps one in front. Aldrich shot, glove saved by Foss. Still no score here, 4:13 remaining. In the first period, as I said, we'll take a break after the first period. Come back for 2 periods of fresh ice. All the way across. Firing on is Levy. He feeds it away, almost to some trouble. Rose out to center. Here's Schultz. Schultz with Corona. And just off the mark. Long pass. Levy looking for Bushy. Couldn't find him. Rose taken away by Lind. Lind gets murdered as he enters into the slot. There's a headshot. He goes down. Now it's Schultz. Schultz, one of the youngest Schultz brother. Wraps it around. That's Caleb. Now at the zone is Leach. Leach gets around Hazy for a second. Hazy pins him against the boards. Breen will rip one off the wall to Cocamillo. And no one's connecting. Here's Janicki. He can't connect. Taken away by Breen. Taken away by Lind. Lind to Janicki. Lind to Janicki. Janicki with it. They feed one on net. Janicki cycles it with Lind. Lind, one-timer to Leach. Marshall can't get it on net. And now it's Eggert. Eggert to Cocamillo. And they'll dump it in, and offsides is Lind with 2:27 to go. I think Eastside is playing with Minnetonka right now. Rave reviews for the Skippers. Rave reviews. But so far, I have yet to see that top line quite explode as like I thought they would. A lot of hockey left. Doing loses it. Auger intercepted by Doing. Doing on the wall. Feels it across. Goal! Dean Stevens from Leighton Doing. And the Skippers grab a 1-0 lead. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. I didn't see much from this line. And what do I get? A Leighton Doing backdoor feed to Dean Stevens. And they grab a 1-0 lead. Wow. I'm hoping for $100,000 to be at my doorstep at the hotel room when I arrive. Does it work that easily? Or no, just food. I'll skip the 100,000. I'm just gonna go with food at my door. I asked for a goal from this line and they delivered, so I'm asking for more. Why not, right? Why not? Doing gets the assist. Stevens with the flush. It's 1-0. Tonka. Wakefield wins the race, pokes at it. Back to neutral. Doing from Nash. Nash has Doing. Doing can't get it. And they're off to the races. Wagner shut down by Hazy. Hazy to Doing. Magner skips through, loses it. And now Doing back. Doing. Shot. Save. Rebound. Saved by Foss. Now back the other way. Here comes Bushy. Play of the game in this quarters. Feed it low. It's to Schultz. Long pass to Rose. Rose hit hard. Puck hits the bench of Eastside. We'll get a whistle. I think that's going to be at Sunrise. 35 seconds to go. Well, that first period was just kind of humming along. And just like that, the heart rate went from 60 to 120 with a pretty pass by Leighton Doing to Dean Stevens. Corona. He'll take it wide. Leaves it for Rose. Good battle along the corner. Out to Bushy. Bushy. To Levy. Levy. Slap shot. Bounces around. 9 to go in the period. And here comes Corona. Corona. To Schultz. Schultz has Rose. Rose at the buzzer. Shot and a save by Foss. That'll do it for the first period. Tonka leaves the Rockers up 1-0 here on Youth Hockey. I will be back here in just about 10 or 12 minutes on YHA.
With an injection, we're usually trying to minimize inflammation or block a nerve to prevent it from sending a signal somewhere that causes you pain. So we're not actually masking any of the symptoms or the problem, but we are trying to improve the inflammation or block the pain signal so that people can feel relief.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. You here to pick up my truck?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was easy. Yeah, I knew Luther buys cars, but I had no idea it was this simple and convenient. Is there anything you guys don't do?
Not really.
Will you buy any car?
Yeah.
Even that one?
Even that one.
Wow, you do it all. Shoot.
Luther Auto, over 40 locations and one of the region's largest inventories. Luther Auto, we do it all.
Hey, you got a headset? Jazzy. Do you have the headset? Turn on the headset. By Bushy. Excuse me, base flug. Now Stevens. Shot, save by Foss. And 2 players will go to the box. They're connected. I know that base flug's getting one. Maybe Stevens. We'll find out. Check, check. Check, check. One in now. We have. I can't hear myself now. Check, check. I can hear myself. No. Check, check. Yeah. All right, we have Jossie Cookson joining for some color commentary. You can hear yourself? She's not in. We do get a penalty on base flug for roughing, I presume. All day shot. Goal. Schultz. Caleb. Goal. Caleb looking for a Blue Ox title, just like his brother Ashton, who was playing for Saskatchewan in 2020. He made one of the better plays in the history of the tournament. Either in overtime or late, where he stole the puck and fed it in to Grayson Sachin, I believe, and who finished it off. Ashton now a UND commit and is playing for the Chicago Steel and the United States Hockey League. 2-0 Tonka. Jossie, can you hear me?
I can hear me.
Oh, yeah, there you go. She's here. She's done all the interviews today. Which kid in the semifinals, quarterfinals has been the best interview, Jossie?
I think probably Tate. He was pretty pumped about it. First one, didn't even know interviews were coming. I think sometimes they know they're coming.
Tate Ferguson?
Yeah, and then they try to play, they play harder to try to get the interview. But Tate didn't know it was coming.
Corona will go to the box for roughing. And now Eastside has a chance to narrow the lead to run with a power play goal.
We interviewed Minnetonka earlier. Colton Nash got player of the game, but their coach said they always interview as a line for player of the game.
Oh gosh, how cool is that?
So we got the 3 of them if you were on the Twitter today.
So you got the best line in the state.
Well, right? Yeah, we talked a little bit about them versus Moorhead's top line.
Oh, that's a good competition, that's for sure.
Yeah, they feel confident.
I would argue the best blue line in the state, deep pair, is Matthew Tranby and Blake Maliner from Spring Lake Park.
Oh, Tranby's rifle is lethal, though.
So good. Fun to watch. Here's Nash. Comes in, shoots, scores.
Oh, boy. Here's a reverse.
Colton Nash returns to the scene where he scored the game-winning goal in the PWAA State Championship last year and makes it 3-0.
And that was pretty. I call that the Simsy.
What can't that young man do? And East Side just kind of looking around going, what's going on here? We're on the power play. Levy gets it in. Chip this one out. Stinson gets it. Oh, what a save by Foss, and a great hockey play by Doing and Stinson. Stinson battles for it. They keep battling for it. No one's getting hurt down there. Ooh. Raker Kopp gave Stinson a bit of a between the legs check, if you know what I'm saying. Those don't feel good. Bushy intercepted by Eggert. Now Bull gets it to Tuzingnot. Tuzingnot, center pass to Coklamiglio. That's just a lot of
syllables. I was just thinking that. Luckily, I don't have to say
What's more syllables? Look it up. Coklamiglio or Spring Lake Park, Coon Rapids. There's just so much to each of those words.
I'm big on nicknames.
Coco.
That's it.
I like it. Well, he's Coco from now on. Here he goes. And when he scores, we're having hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Coco gets it out front to Corona. To Cal. How would you pronounce that name? C-A-O.
Cal.
Cal. Johnson to Rose. 2-on-1. Corona's open. Feeds it across, just off the mark. That was Schultz. Back to the point. Deflected, and nice blocker saved by Foss. Next goal's huge. Staus to Magner. Magner's got Staus, got him. Oh, good save there by Johnson. Another save by Johnson. Oh, big hit. Big hit. Leach got a rock in his Christmas stocking there. Rose shot. Another shot. It's taken away. Auger to Lind. Lind being converged upon. He gets it again. You gotta think, Jossie, that's when you're one of those little guys. Nash shot, blocker save. One of those little guys, and you're over on the bench, and you watch guys just hammering each other in the boards and all that stuff. They gotta be going, oh no, not me. You know, next shift.
You can see a couple of them.
Maybe they're like, yeah, bring it on. I got this.
But you know what? I do think that some of these little guys, they've got a little more fight in them. I mean, they just are relentless sometimes. I mean, they're making band in AA. They
don't make this team without being tough.
Right, like they can hang for sure.
Nash. Oh, Stevens. Goal. It's 4-0 Minnetonka. I was on Twitter on Tuesday or Wednesday, and Tonka's just taking it to Edina, right? Which is rare, right? Just killing them. And that's an exact video I just saw. Nash, backdoor, Stevens flushes it home, made it look easy. They took care of Edina.
Last week?
They're taking care, they're taking care of East Side right now. It's 4-0.
Minnetonka is currently playing Edina's PWAA team as we speak.
Well, that'll be a good game. Is Jack Podrat's back in the lineup?
I haven't been able to do my research.
For the Hornets.
Have not done my research.
Because when Jack comes back, that's a real team. All right, Eastside takes the timeout. You're a 15A coach, one of the most revered coaches in the state of Minnesota.
Of all time.
Not all time. In its current state. You're down 4-0 to a superior team, superior talent. What do you tell your team right now, Coach Jossie?
Well, I'm probably just keeping them happy. I mean, honestly, this year they're about to start getting penalties, start making cheap plays probably. You gotta stay focused because 4-rip with a lot of hockey left isn't that big a deal. I guess Minnetonka, yeah, a little bit tougher. I might be thinking a little bit about what we're doing after the game. Keep people happy.
I would bet, and I've seen a lot of hockey in this great state, the 2-8 teams after a timeout will get more physical.
Yeah.
I hope it's not cheap, just more physical.
There's been a lot of physical play this tournament.
There already has been, yeah. You know, we've come off, my last 2 weeks of hockey have been a lot of girls, high school, because they're off and running, shots, say Foss. Then we had Pee-wees, and then we had All-American girls. So coming into Bantams, it just looks like
a different game.
It's like a prize fight out here, you know?
Yeah, right. It was a very fast game, and some of the players are super fast, some are super skilled. You get a combo, it's just really fun to see, but they don't really have full control of their bodies yet. They're still learning to hit.
If you like to watch out-of-control Bantams without control of their bodies, go to a Bantam B2 game.
Oh, I've got a Bantam C, actually. My son.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
I see it all.
I've left 4 Bantam B2 games in the last 2 weeks. Oh, my God, they're angry young men.
Well, there's a couple kids that are just learning.
In front, shot, goal!
There you go. See, there's one of those guys that are fighting him.
Jackson Wakefield beats Johnson, and Eastside's on the board. What do you think of that play?
Yeah, like I said, that kid's got a little fight in him. He heard whatever the coach said. I like that play. Patience in the slot.
Paid off right there, yeah.
A lot of patience in the slot there to be able to pull that across and get Minnetonka's goalie in a yard sale.
Magner now, fans on it. Down low. Magner, Staus flips one in, that's offsides. Wow, all the way down. Wow, good call.
One of the things I'm seeing, some of these kids are learning that hitting is going to be a big part of their game. But then they're getting a little bit away from some of their offense, getting a little away from some of the skills I want to see them. They're skating around, ball shift, looking to hit. Sometimes you want to see them go for the puck a little more.
Right. I said on our preview that I thought Jackson Wakefield, the kid who scored, reminded me a lot of Jackson Blake. Now, for those who like to be critical of the YHH, I didn't say he will be the next Jackson Blake. That's up to Jackson. What I said was he reminds me of him at this age. Played high-level hockey, high-level top 5 team, controlled play, despite being vastly undersized.
Yeah, he's speedy.
Here's Stevens. Take a wide shot. Wow, what a shot. Holy smokes, that caught Foss in the face.
That might have left the dent in his mask.
Now Doing. Scoops it on net, intercepted. Now a wide feed, good puck control there between Staus and Magner. Back at the point, long shot by Makesner. Johnson catches it, covers it with 7:04 to go. Thank you, Jossie, for that color commentary. Now back to live action.
Was that why you pointed at me?
That's the point. I'm getting a drink of water.
That's my cue.
We're training Jossie to be colorful.
I'm not colorful enough.
I know, not at all. Here comes Stinson. Stinson pushed to the ice. The Minnetonka A team wants the penalty. They're not going to get it. And that's Cow. Cow's pass. Karam's into the neutral zone. Makesner gets it to Lind. Now Janicki on the forecheck on Cow. Tousignan. Errant pass off the wall, makes Nurk to Lind. Lind gets bumped a little bit by Eggert. Now Tousignan. Now that's a fair fight. Tousignan and Lind. I like that. And a shot by Janicki.
The wind up.
What's going on? Net off moorings?
Yeah, there's a little bit of scuffle going on here at the edge there, but all of that play was a little bit.
Wow, that would not have been a goal by Janicki.
Shot choice. It wasn't going to be a goal most likely with that shot choice, no matter what.
No. It would have been fun though.
Yeah, it would have been nice with a whacker home like with authority.
Glad nobody got hurt.
Seriously.
You know? Especially at the whistle blow like that, right?
Yeah.
Get something behind, they're kind of vulnerable. Rose looking to cherry pick there.
I was going to say, Minnetonka's a couple shifts in a row now. They've got a guy in this neutral zone here trying to stretch out.
That's not going to work. Too much discipline on the blue line for East Side. Hazy rims it to Rose. Now that's Corona. Corona, hard pass to Schultz. Schultz feeds one off the side of the net to Corona. Corona, shot, blocker, save. This one's lofted out to center. And Hazy kind of dogs it back to the line, and referee gives him the icing with 5:25 to go.
Tony, is it just me, or does it look like Minnetonka's jerseys are cropped like my sweatshirt?
No. What? It's an optical illusion. There's a 1.5-inch stripe at the bottom of the jersey. Royal blue. You see it?
I do see it. It still seems
that still gives you the cropped
look.
Still
give me cropped look.
We're giving a penalty to somebody. I think it's going to go on East Side.
Nope.
No, it's on Tonka.
Something on the face-off.
And I'm not a fan of pulling the goalie.
Why?
When the puck is in your own zone. Just one of my coaching rules. Do not get her out until the puck is out of the blue area, outside of your zone. I don't need a puck going off a skate in the net.
Looks like Stevens went to the box off the face-off.
You must have hit somebody. We'd have to draw the old cross-check to the face.
Push. The old two-handed.
The old cross-check to the face.
Yeah.
I've never called that until this year. Part of it's the more experience you get as a ref, you kind of can see more. The more you're on the ice, the more you can see. And when I'm dropping the puck, and there's a bunch of stuff, I'm just trying to get out of there
without being tripped, without being slew-footed.
Hit in the face,
Seriously?
first of all.
Okay, yeah.
Or knocked down.
I've dropped the puck only about 5 times in my life. They're the scariest 5 things I ever did.
It's hard. Magner down low. Wakefield to Staus, saucer to Magner. Magner, nice pass. Oh, he had Auger open. He couldn't control it. Bushy, shot on. Saved by Johnson. On the first penalty kill today, they changed lines 4 times in 2 minutes.
I like that.
It was awesome.
Yep. Keep him fresh.
I once coached a kid, his name's Andrew O'Neill. He played for the National Development Program. He's from right here in Fargo, Marhead area. He was so fit and so fast and so mean. I'd never ever coached a kid and said, hey, you're just going to stay out there for all 2 minutes.
All 2.
And he was a wrecking ball penalty killer. I figured he stayed out long once. I'm like, you were so effective all 2 minutes.
You just stay. You're in. You are in. I know all these kids can.
I'll rotate everybody else around them. And here's what would be interesting. You're a coach, right? I could just rotate a wing from each line. So then when the PK was over, I
don't have your lines all messed up.
He just set it up.
I have nightmares about messed up lines.
He was so fit. He was such a fit player.
That's nice.
And then, of course, the next summer he's at a Gopher camp. We run the mile around the perimeter. He won. He like was lapping kids.
Is it like 4:27?
He's in such good shape. No, 5:11 mile here.
That's pretty good
for a 7th grader. Yeah. Like I said, he was a marathoner or a 800-meter type kid, you know. And he also won the Whiz Wide Award the next year.
Multi-sport athlete.
Love that kid. Played in the Little League World Series for North Dakota. Love telling those stories, right?
Yeah.
He played in the Blue Ox. Oh, Lord, Mr. Foss.
I think top to bottom, East Grand Forks need a little bit more confident puck control on their PP,
yeah. Yeah, I think one of their forwards, like a Wakefield, needs to get on the dot up top.
Yeah.
Or get it to this kid, Schmaltz, who's got the rocket. Next goal's big.
Huge.
Stevens is out in 2 seconds. Here's Cal. Tuzinot. Back to Tuzinot from Cal. Stevens. Nice pass to Doing. Lind. Behind the net. Stevens. Spins with it. We've definitely had some contenders, early contenders for MVP of the tournament. Band and Player of the Year. We got a nice list of potentials.
Seriously.
Still gotta get out and see Dinah and Maple Grove. They always have a good player or two on their squads.
Turns out.
But everyone else we've seen.
A lot of teams here this weekend.
And congratulations to Maple Grove on winning the what are they call it? Chicago Windy City
something or another.
Ultra Supremes.
Is that
CCM Bauer Supreme?
Yeah. Von
Flex. What are they called? Super Tax Division.
CCM Tax.
Yeah. 200 by 85 world title.
World title.
I don't know.
OMG.
Do you know Peter and I used to go down to that every year? Covered it. Cover to cover.
Good reason to go to Chicago.
Oh, I would come home and I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Exhausted.
But did you have to broadcast?
No. Some pictures and
those are sweet memories.
Watch players from Minnesota.
Sweet memories now, aren't they?
Some of the kids we saw now, oh my God, Cole Eiserman. Some of the players were amazing. Like the whole NTDP team we saw.
Yep.
Stetson.
Oh. Robin on point with Miley Cyrus's wrecking ball.
That's a good call. That was a wrecking ball right there.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're the only one in the rink who probably picked up on that.
I know Robin.
Are you a Miley? You like Miley or not Miley?
I mean, it's hard to say. I didn't watch any of her Nickelodeon shows, but
Disney. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, what just happened there?
He dove.
Algier just jumped. All right, time to go play security guard with the glass gals.
You want me to go take care of those Minnetonka boys?
Yeah, take care of that, yep. Gotta put a kibosh to the glass grabbing. No glass grabbing. Here goes Jossie from the booth to security guard. Watch this. This is going to be good. No grab. No pulley. I don't need any. No. No pull. Don't pull. No pull. No, don't pull. All right. We want the excitement, right? We just don't want them pulling the glass off the ice. Uh-oh, all the way through Nash. Can't get it. Jossie doing a nice job. I can assure you, wait till she gets back. All right, Jossie, how did that go?
Dude, those guys are so scared.
I know. Here's Jossie's going to come up here and she's going to say, I told her if they're on that glass, they're out of the tournament forever.
I probably would tell them that.
And that's what she says she did. But here's what she really said. She goes, you see that guy up there? He's so mad at you. If I were you, I'd be yanking on you. But he doesn't want you to do that.
No, I was like, Seabass is paying for it.
Yeah, right.
Pointing it over at you.
Yeah, no. Seabass is not paying for that glass. They're paying for it.
I don't think those boys are going to shake that glass out again. Watch.
Good.
Here's a sample.
Back, shot, trickling, goal.
So watch. There they are, hands on the glass. Just as I suspected.
Yanking it.
Just as I suspected.
No.
Stevens gets his hattie. The Minnetonka A-boys go nuts. And that was the hypothesis.
That's what I don't want.
Boys. Where's Link?
No, that shit, no.
No. Naughty.
No.
Look at all of them looking at me.
No. Just okay. That not okay.
Yay? No. These guys are smart though.
We're like talking monkey talk.
I know. It's the most rigorous academic education in the city, and these guys are getting monkey talk from us.
Sign language to Harambe right now. Shot it. Ships it in.
Could be worse.
Yeah. No, yes. Shot, Schultz save. 4 seconds to go in the second period. 5-1 lead for Tonka.
Boss, that's the third hattie today in these semis.
Two of the most well-known players in the state, Dean Stevens and Cam Coulter, and the other one, Fletcher Julkowski, his first 3 of the year. Amen, Fletcher. Amen. And that'll do it for the second period.
More like Clutcher Julkowski.
5-1, Tonka leading. East side. We'll be back here in about, 60 seconds.
Everyone knows Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home?
I just sold my car.
On your phone?
I just got pre-approved. I just scheduled an oil change.
Whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.
Seven games and 2 periods complete. We're down to the last stretch here. Tonka leading 5-1, doing 1 shot. Now another big hit behind the play. Nash, I think, gets crushed into the post. And we're going to whistle. And we'll get a face off to the blocker side of Foss. Stevens.
Another off the face-off.
Stevens again.
He doesn't like it.
He just basically punched. I think it was Corbin Levy. Now that's his second in the game. One more, you gotta bench him. I would bench him the rest of the game.
He's only Hattie. We're up 5-1.
What if he gets a 2-10? He's out for tomorrow if he gets a 2-10.
Can't afford that. You can't afford that.
I would sit his BUTT. You need it for tomorrow.
He's getting a talking to, a stern talking to.
Nash.
Nash is like, watch what I can do, shorthanded.
Take a ride. I don't need Dean Stevens. He's like, Dean Stevens, who?
Yeah, Dean
I'll take it myself. Now another one. These nets are just taking a beating.
Are the moorings broken?
No, it's you know, resurface every 45 minutes, and the net can't set itself. Tell you what, regular season, anywhere, it doesn't happen. Only happens in tournaments because they're just getting resurfaced so much and getting such a beating, those creases. Wouldn't it be a disgrace or disaster if Dean Stevens gets a 2-10? They haven't called many 2-10s this entire set of games I've broadcasted, so I think he's safe.
Maybe two of them, actually. One or two.
But we did have a player in the last game get his fourth penalty and got ejected. And he'll miss a District 10 game, or assuming their next game is a District 10 game. Behind the net, fired out, held it, nice play. Holding it in by Mason Auger. Down to the corner, Wakefield to Magner. Magner to the top of the umbrella. Stouse to Magner, he's got all day, shot. That goes off the glass in the netting, that's strange. That low glass, it's pretty rare you see the 6-foot glass. You see that, Jossie?
It's just low enough to hang on.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just the puck goes over it all the time.
Yeah, tons of pucks over the edge. We could get rich if we just hung out up here and picked up pucks.
Yeah. Corona on the draw, gets the cow. Schultz can't hang on. Now he gets it back. Nope. Lynn holds it, fires it back in. Cow. Here's a bit of trivia for you, Jossie. A lot of these kids were on a Squirtacular championship team. Will Stinson was the MVP. Thomas Hansen, the head coach, was the Squirt A coach at the time. And Dean Stevens was not on that team. He was playing Pee-wees. There you go.
So Dean Stevens was the Pee-wee MVP at the Pumpkin that year. And
he might have been.
And did Minnetonka win and Nash was the MVP of the Squirtacular?
No, Will Stinson was.
Oh, you said that. Okay.
Yep.
Well, that was my first Pumpkin.
They were together. They were together. Your first Pumpkin was 23, which was the Stillwater win, which was 2 years ago. It's so fun to have the best teams in the state. How lucky we are, all these tournaments. No, we missed out on Edina and OMG for this one, but pretty much else, all the North Dakota teams.
There's
all
more
the
North
Northern
Dakota teams than
teams.
I'm used to seeing here.
Yeah, it's great. We
Extra
got
Bismarck,
Yeah, I know. Extra Bismarck, extra.
Grand Forks, East Grand Forks.
Well, we have
a couple aviators.
We have what's it called? Rock Ridge this year.
Yeah.
It's fun. Road, East Side, so many northern teams now. Hermantown, we'll get. I bet money we get Grand Rapids in this tournament next year. And we would take Edina. We would take Edina. We would take Edina.
Edina hasn't been here for a while, huh?
It's not since COVID.
But didn't OMG come last year?
No, they haven't been in since COVID either because they couldn't. Chicago wasn't hosting, so we got both of them here that year. Man, that COVID run, we went from on the Todd Hulk and I were on the ride up here from Minneapolis on that Thursday with our speakers in the back. And we had, at one time, 24 teams in the tournament, and it went to 34 teams in 4 hours, back down to 32 teams.
On the ride up.
People were backing out and adding like crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Long pass, Stevens, 2-0 at doing. Stevens pass to doing flushes it, and it's 6-1. That was a beautiful play.
That was really pretty. He didn't have that slippery stick.
No. He froze Foss forever on that one.
Yeah, did time stand still for a second there when he faked that shot?
Almost take those type of goals for granted, but that's beautiful. All right, clock is ticking, Jossie. 10 minutes till your interview. Who are you going to interview?
Well, it's going to be a 3-pack, whoever it is.
Oh, yeah, you do the line.
Yeah, let's do the goalie.
Interview both goalies.
He's like, you're going to need to interview all the goalies in the building if you interview the goalie.
You should interview the goalie and bring Thomas Hansen. He was a goaltender for Minnetonka High School, so there you go.
So we could do like 6 goalies in the interview.
3 goalies.
Well, here's the thing. Nash was the interview last time, but all 3 were there. We could interview Dean and let Nash hold the mic for him.
Let's get a different line, even though they haven't scored yet.
Yeah, you can't just be giving player of the game to anybody. Oh, there we go.
Hayden Rose. Roses are red, violets are blue. And so is Minnetonka. They're up 7-1.
I mean,
Coco, the shot into the netting. 9 minutes to go in the game. Here comes Janicki. Janicki down the far side to Lind. Lind to Janicki. Aldrich pushes it off to Coco. Coco to Stinson. Back to Coco. Takes it wide to Hazy. Foss makes the save. Back to neutral. Here's Eggert. Eggert. Tied up on the boards by Schmaltz. Hazy to Stinson. Stinson feeds it back. Nice play. Good passing by the Skippers. And it's Hazy. To Stinson, fires it wide. Now Aldrich. Aldrich to Hazy. Hazy with a shot, goes wide. 7:25 to go. Stinson gets it down low. Schmaltz will clear it. That's going to be icing with 7:12 to go here in this game. Who do you got tomorrow? Tonka or
I was just
Pete?
thinking, this team that I'm watching, if they can score and be nimble like this, Moorhead goalie's going to have to face a lot. Although Moorhead is just so fast and so skilled.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting game, that's for sure. I think that Tonka wins it.
I know that Moorhead's physicality is going to stump Minnetonka a little bit, but I think they're going to take a lot of penalties. I think Minnetonka will capitalize.
Oh my. Did you know that Minnetonka is 9-1 and their only loss was to Bloomington Kennedy 67-0.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah.
That is a big one.
That's a big one.
Bloomington Kennedy is coming back hot this year.
I didn't realize Kennedy came back. And AA.
I was talking to a coach today who doesn't spend a lot of time on the internet, and they were telling me that the standings had some sort of mistake score, and I said, what standings were you looking at? They didn't know, but they're so frustrated that there could be standings with a mistaken score, and I said, don't worry. Those get taken care of.
Yeah, I usually get them every week. Laura from our staff gets them every day.
Yeah.
Backhand, goal. That's Rose again.
That's Rose. He wants to get in on this.
Yes, he wants an interview. He just said, he heard us talking about that first line. He said, I'm sick of that.
That's what he said. My line wants an interview.
Our line's getting an interview. 2 goals. 8-1 now. Schultz.
They've got 3 goals now.
We had another penalty. What just happened? Someone shot a puck into the ceiling.
I think it was this guy here that just got the penalty.
No. I don't know what happened. I had my head down. Under 5 minutes to go. They have to stop the clock to set the penalties on this box. Why is that?
Well,
Jesse?
it's this weird text system that we're not used to. And we can't figure out how to disable penalty timers. But don't worry about that. Don't you worry about that, boss.
Offsides.
Zamboni's working.
Yeah, the Zamboni working, the compressor's working, all the glass is not
There's
broken.
no broken glass.
Yeah, here we go.
And the music is syncing up with the minute to minute.
Yes. Yeah, 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
Right at 9 p.m. on a Saturday. So there's a lot to be excited about, really.
And I haven't had to turn my Aurora vest on for this entire game. It's exciting.
I'm thinking if I get more in-rink jobs, I might get one of these Aurora vests.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it.
No, that's my sign.
I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, I'm not getting one.
I gave mine to Liz.
Oh, yeah. Well, because she's in there.
Yeah. She's a rinker. She's a rinker.
She's a rinker.
There's a lot of hockey games going on today that we weren't involved in.
God, so many.
It's crazy.
I've been sitting in this seat for 10 hours.
I think Hayden Rose is getting the interview.
For sure, but it's his whole line, let's be honest.
His whole line.
They have
blah,
3 of the
blah,
7 goals. 3
blah,
of the 8.
blah, blah.
Wait, 1. They have 3 of the 8 goals.
I usually give credit where credit's due, but those
Minnetonka,
kids.
but see, what do you think this theory is?
What?
This theory where the player of the game doesn't get the interview, the line does. That is the basis of don't give credit where credit's due. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess like in theory, like virtue signaling, like no, we give credit to everybody.
Well, who was it Nash?
Nash.
You could give it to Stevens. He got a hat trick.
That's what I'm trying to say. But
Might as well give it to him. You did. Yeah, we've interviewed all hat tricks. Give it to Dean Stevens.
you can't just not give it to him.
You just can't not. I agree. Fair enough. That's fair as fair, right?
So yeah, this guy got all the goals.
And they were important goals.
They were big goals.
No offense to Rosie, but
Schultz got the game winner.
Rosie's were a little garbage time.
They were late. Schultz got the game winner. We could give it to that line.
Yeah, oh yeah, no.
Hayden,
No.
Schultz.
If you watch the game, you saw.
Yeah, definitely Stevens.
Yeah.
I mean his line. I'm gonna leave you guys.
Stevens' pretty goals. His assist to doing was
nice. All right,
Well,
this has
good.
been a pleasure.
Right. Signing off.
Thanks for including me.
Jocelyn Cookson. Easy shot. Held in Aldrich. This one pops out to Leach. Leach tries to get back Hazy. Leo Johnson smashes his stick in approval on a nice play. Rose going for the second Hattie of the game. Here's Hazy. Hoops around. Aldrich leans in. Nice backdoor feed. That's off the mark. Hazy again. Minute 15 to go. Aldrich now to Rose. Rose to Hazy. Hazy. Now a 2-on-1, Wakefield and Magner. Nice play. Shot. Save Johnson. Good pass there by Magner. Staus. Checked by Cal. Cal gets a little bit of a knee on there. And East Grand Forks will finish up their tournament with a loss, but a nice 3-1 performance. They got some good games this weekend too. Pulled in, nice save by Foss. Chance. And out comes Magner. 5 to go. Magner gets by in, and that'll do it for the game. Minnetonka will go for their second Pumpkin Championship. They'll take on Moorhead tomorrow, see if they can stop the four-peat. Good luck to them. I think our player of the game is going to be Dean Stevens and the rest of his line, Leighton Dewing and Colton Nash. Thanks for all the hard work from our guy, Justin Moss. If you see him in the hallways of the rink, be careful. He can be dangerous. For Rob and Cook on the PA, I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for tuning in all day today. Appreciate you.
Everyone knows Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home?
I just sold my car.
On your phone?
I just got pre-approved. I just scheduled an oil change.
Whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com.